I was in the Air Force for just over 24 years total. I was a linguist, airborne for much of my career, but I did a lot of different activities throughout my career in the intelligence world. My buddy who introduced me to you guys, he was at 10%, and within a year, working with Trajector, he got to his 100%. So a 90% difference there. I was at 80% when I started with you guys, but I had spent the previous year and a half going from 70% to 80% on my own. And then from February of this year to July, you guys took me from 80 to 90. And we're not done. I'm very happy with how quickly and how easily, how convenient it was to work with you guys, to be able to get that additional 10% on my rating in such a short period of time, compared to the nightmare that I went through the year and a half prior. I had stage 4 metastatic cancer of the head and neck that I had a 5% chance of survival. And under the PACT Act, it's what do you call, presumed service connected, that type of cancer, because I was stationed in or I deployed to Uzbekistan for a period of time, as well as a couple of other areas that were highly toxic. I think many of us, we don't like to complain about the little, bumps and bruises and owies, and unfortunately, that's what I've been told by many of these doctors, is that if I don't say something, nobody's going to know what's going on. So that's the biggest piece of advice, I think. Best piece of advice I received and could pass on is it's not whining. It's you're simply laying it out there and explaining. One of the doctors, the last doctor that I had a conversation with, we spoke about things that were secondary, that I hadn't really considered, but I didn't know that the secondary challenges could also be service connected. So there were several of those that some of them came back 0, but they were still service connected. Some of them came back and said not service connected, but some did actually add to the percentage. So I was surprised by that. The work that we had done together, me and Trajector, that I was confident that we were going to break the 100%. And I wish I had started on this stuff when I was much younger, because I've been, suffering with a few things for a very long time that I didn't really need to.